All right, we're back.
Yeah. What episode are you on?
This is episode 7.
So we're not doing this again?
Yeah.
Because we offer one hand, so it's awkward now.
Episode 7. Episode 7. Okay. Yeah, 7 episodes in, and we still have a lot to talk about.
Yeah, it look like everything that happens in the world just gives us more content.
Yes, sir. New mics, you know. So, what am I again?
That's a blood reference.
Sorry.
We are not gang affiliated. We are not gang affiliated.
No.
I can't real talking to this one.
Why?
Because I can.
Because it works.
It works.
Yeah, it works. It works. So new tech. It sounds well from what we tested so far. It sounds better. So hopefully it sounds better for you. Sacrificed one thing to gain the mic, but that's my fault.
Someone forgot our light.
I'll take the blame for that because
So if the episode looks like episode 1, terrible lighting.
Yeah, but episode 1 was bad. Episode 1 was bad. It was me. I am the problem.
This guy.
But also, we still look good though. So
just because he's sexually chocolate and I kind of
sexually chocolate. Just not what?
I like a dirty mud color.
No, okay. The self-talk will improve as we go on. But anyway, all right, let's jump right into it. So the everything, well, by the time this comes out, it might have died down a little bit. Hopefully not. But Jake Paul and Mike Tyson.
Yeah, the fight of the century. Yeah. You know what we was all looking forward to. Honestly, I didn't watch that fight because it was an exciting boxing. I just want somebody to knock out Jake. I literally just want somebody to knock out Jake. And he's smart.
Yes.
He's a good businessman.
Very. Because
he only picking fights that he knew he would win.
Correct.
Yet this fight in particular, I was like, rounds 1 and 2, there's a chance that Mike could that uppercut that Mike had from back in the day, he could just that one. And from the training clips, you would think Mike would have come better though.
I think, well, okay, so I did watch it, the from start to finish on Netflix live stream, not promo.
Free promo for 1 episode. All right. Go.
Yeah, it looked like Mike didn't realize his legs weren't going to be as. Although he did say that if Jake doesn't run from him, to expect a round 1 or round 2 knockout. But Jake just kept going. Like he kept running away from Mike, and it looked like Mike could have knocked him out if he didn't run away. That's what it looked like to me.
And that's what I said. For round 1 and 2, when Mike still had his legs, remember, he is 58 years old. He's been through his traumas. He smokes a lot of weed.
I didn't know that.
Right? Okay. So Mike Tyson, if he did not knock out Jake in those first 3 rounds, and the fight went the distance, Jake was going to win regardless.
Yeah.
And Jake fought smart. He fought like a real boxer. He fought like Mayweather, where he kept his distance. He went in where he was supposed to go in, and he survived the first 2 rounds.
I think that was twofold. I think he was fighting smart, but at the same time, I think he just didn't want to punch Mike.
Yeah, no. If it was Jake fights, that is how he fights against opponents that he's scared of. Right? He's look like he don't want to throw a punch.
Yeah. Okay.
Right? When he fighting people like short and small, like Tyron Woodley and things like that.
That's the only one that I actually watch.
He bombing those guys, right? But when he fight people like Nate Diaz, you realize he kind of keep his distance.
Okay.
When he fight Ben Askren, he bomb on him because he know, right? But when he fight the people like actually scared of, he'll keep his distance and fight like a kind of smart boxer. He had to get the boy props for 4 years in the game. He have a little bit of sense of the sport.
Well, yeah,
So-
yeah, he should by now. And I'm not saying like he look. When I look at the clips, he looks like a solid boxer.
And he
But he's now starting.
he trains with real trainers and everything. So
But he is now starting.
I mean, but like I said, Jake is 27 years young.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say old
Of
because
course. That's
you
the
don't hear Michael? Pretty good copyright struck.
yes. I have 2 reaction videos to do. I'm already afraid that we're gonna get copyrighted. I almost finished it up.
Alright.
Those will go by tomorrow.
Alright, cool.
On pause.
Yeah, so Jake is 27 years young. Mike is 58 years old, and it showed in the ring. Jake kept going, even though he's heavy. He came in the fight heavier than he normally does.
Mike?
No, Jake.
Oh.
Jake usually fights lighter than that.
That's true.
I think Jake
did
fights
see
at
that.
like 170 or something like that.
Oh, wow.
180, 170. Yeah, so he put on weight to fight Mike.
Because he was just slightly less.
Yeah,
than
they
Mike.
both came in at 220 something, or
Yeah.
220. Mike came in and Jake came in at like 218 or something like that.
A little higher than that.
Yeah.
But
So-
yeah, they both are close.
Yeah, so Jake put on a lot of weight. He carried the weight well, but it shows that if he fought like a active boxer, he would get dealt with. I mean, he lost against Tommy Fury.
Yes, he did. That was his first loss, right?
Yeah, that's his only loss.
His only loss.
Right? He lost against Tommy Fury because Tommy Fury is an
Actual boxer.
that actual active boxer. I mean, Tommy Fury can't fight. He's not like his brother.
I'd see this is the thing. I like boxing, but I don't know all of these people.
Tyson Fury is the gypsy, the
I know
big,
that name.
tall. He kind of
He
flabby.
bald.
Huh?
He bald.
Yeah, bald.
Yeah, I've seen.
Right, so Tyson Fury fought Anthony Joshua. He fought Usyk. These men fit boxers and blew them out.
Mm.
I think the only person who beat him was Usyk, and that is how Usyk is now heavyweight champion or something like that. So yeah, but Tommy nothing like his brother.
And he still won.
Yeah, and he still be yeah. Tommy, if you watch Tommy fight, he's a boxer, yes, because his family is boxers, but he can't fight, and he beat Jake.
Did
So-
you watch the lead up fights?
The fight between the two girls, I hear was I was tired, so I watched highlights. Right, but the fight with the two girls I hear was brutal, and then she was robbed.
She was robbed. She was robbed. That was she was robbed.
Yeah, 'cause I hear she landed more punches or kind of
She
thing.
landed more punches. The other girl was just clinching. She just kept hugging. Every time pressure was getting up, she just and the ref was like, "Chill, you're better than that."
And it's still a unanimous decision, which is crazy.
Even the offhand, like the unofficial results had, I think it was Amanda Serrano. It had her as they had her as the winner. Everybody had her.
Yeah, and
I don't know how this girl got punched. She didn't even throw punches. These starts after. She didn't throw punches.
and that's the shady part about boxing on the whole too, because when I watch like the KSI Tommy Fury fight, KSI looked like he landed more punches. It looked like he was winning. Like unofficially, I think he would have been the winner, and Tommy Fury still beat him. So boxing, it's kind of weird because people don't know how the judges go and score stuff, and sometimes it seem like favoritism and stuff like that. So it have a dark side of boxing. That's why people stop really watching it after like the Tyson and Mayweather days. But because even the Mayweather Pacquiao fight, I personally watched that fight live, and I thought Pacquiao won.
Yeah.
Right? Personally, I thought Pacquiao blew Mayweather. Well, not blew him out, but beat him.
Yeah. You got more points. He scored more
Right.
points.
And I thought it would have been like a split decision, but it was unanimous that Floyd beat Pacquiao, which was crazy.
Yeah.
So yeah, boxing, like any other sport, that is not my favorite sport. I just partake on the big fights, but I'm not gonna watch every single fight.
What I'll say about that Tyson Jake fight, it was not a surprising result because
No, it wasn't.
Mike, I mean,
50.
if it's one thing, he looked like if he landed anything
And
properly.
if you watch the training videos that Mike was doing, he wasn't throwing the punches like he was in the training videos. It looked like he was actually holding back. Because it had a point where he go to throw a punch and you see Jake kind of
I saw that clip. Yeah.
breaks like, don't hit him in the body, please. And you know that is one of Mike's signatures, that right to the body to park you up, you know, that kidney shot. So yeah, it was the both of them make millions, so I guess that's the main point.
Yeah, they can't complain.
So that Jake, like I said, Jake is a very smart businessman. He trains very hard.
He does.
I just want to see somebody knock him out.
I love him or hate him. He is actually giving life to boxing. Like, people are watching.
Yeah.
Because, you know, his title, Problem Child. That's what he's doing.
So he go and fight all the old men. You know, next, I see they're posting a meme. Netflix offered Jake $50 million to push George Foreman down a flight of stairs.
I saw one where it was some guy, I think in Egypt, some country, 110 years old, and the lion or the panther or leopard from Kung Fu Panda was like, finally a worthy opponent.
And that's Jake.
And that's
It's terrible. So yeah, he's gonna keep fighting old men that had a name back in the day.
If he does that again, I don't think he will do that. He's too smart for that.
He'll do it again. Because you'll still have people like Roy Jones talking crap. You'll still have people like Holyfield talking crap. And these men still in shape. I mean, Roy Jones, not so much. But Holyfield still look like he could
he still
knock somebody out.
I could see him and Mike do a fight.
Yeah, but Mike did one. I don't think they will do one. I think that bit in air still fresh in his mind.
I know you didn't watch Netflix stream, but they keep asking because Evander was there.
Yeah, and he couldn't hear because Mike bit his ear.
They keep bringing that up. I was like, what? Let it die.
Mike bit his ear. So he can't hear because Mike bit his ear.
And then what? When they were asking Mike, why does he bite his gloves?
You have a biting fixation.
You have a fixation.
So, I mean, it is what it is. Other than that, the next fight that happened last night was in UFC, where John Jones was fighting. He's considered the best fighter in the UFC.
Interesting name, sir.
Yeah, and he won his fight. He's still heavyweight champion. So if you watch UFC, yeah, John Jones won his fight as well. Actually don't. I know who he is. Okay. Yeah. I mean,
I didn't know his name was that though.
Yeah, that's that guy.
I don't really know Izzy.
Adesanya. Yeah. But yeah, John Jones is considered the best fighter. He had some trouble, you know, back in the day, and they say he's a drug use and all kind of headache thing. But yeah.
Okay.
I think it's only one loss he have or something like that, or one
28 wins, one loss,
or one draw, some crap like that. He's a bad man.
All right, so boom. You're just still catching kicks on.
All right, so boom.
All right, so Denzel.
So Denzel Washington is saying that he's going to retire.
That's what he's
going to retire after five more movies. Or 6.
Oh, he gave a number? Okay.
Yeah, he gave a number.
Okay.
He actually called some of the projects.
Wow.
And that is why it was leaked that he said he was going to do Black Panther 3. So he says he's going to do 5 more projects before he retires, or 6, I can't remember the exact number. And it's only going to be with black directors. So we're going to see Denzel in the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
That's, we're seeing Harrison Ford.
So what's your thoughts?
Back in the day, he should have been Black Panther.
Yeah, if they had a 90s version of the Avengers,
he would have been Black Panther.
I'd have nobody else. I could see them putting as Black Panther. So him actually joining the Marvel Universe and looking at Ryan Coogler, knowing the skill that Ryan has, I think that is a wise decision. But is he going to be
I don't know who he's going to be.
Good guy, bad guy, Wakandan?
That is a question. I don't know who they have in mind.
But I mean, seeing the reviews from Gladiator 2, I'd assume he's going to own the show because Chadwick is no longer there, God rest his soul. Letitia says that she's taking a break from acting, so I don't know who's going to be Black Panther because she went and found Jesus. I mean,
She did.
good luck to her.
She did.
But yeah, what direction are they going to make an old man Black Panther and bring Denzel as Black Panther for real?
Well, I mean, at the end of, spoilers, but at the end of Black Panther 2,
Yeah, he had a son, Chadwick's son.
and his name is T'Challa. So,
Oh, I was running the credits for you.
because that's exactly how it did. T'Challa, his whole name, I was like, okay, so is he the next Black Panther? Like,
I mean, there was the animated series where they had the young Black Panther, but that was Storm and Black Panther child, not Okoye.
And I mean, no, because they're gonna introduce X-Men, which means they're gonna introduce Storm, which means that is a very big part of both of their character, that they married each other. It couldn't happen before with Chadwick's character because he already had his love interest. So,
and Ryan wrote this story, the fact that they wasn't expecting X-Men to join at any point in time. So
I mean, they will do their tinkering and placement and
blah blah blah
blah blah blah. Indeed,
but yeah, I mean, Denzel, as we were speaking about,
I don't know what I was just trying to figure out what role he could play. I really don't. I don't know what he could play.
I don't care. I would love to see Denzel because acting wise, having Denzel in Marvel Cinematic Universe would only be a plus. And I still can't wait to see Gladiator 2, even though the reviews say that he's the only good part about it.
Wow.
Because they're really trying to fish from the Gladiator 1, which they shouldn't have done. But I mean, trailer-wise and the actors and stuff, it's looking really interesting. And like, the first time we saw the trailer, we actually spoke to each other and told you that, like, why? It's not needed. It's one of those things where, why would you do this? But
it's still
the Roman Empire. They're still fighting.
It's still, the premise is still a good watch. So
I mean, from the trailer, they fill the Colosseum with water and fighting on ships. How? But apparently, that is a true thing that they did back in the day. So
the Romans had no chill.
Yeah, like they were smart. I mean, like all these big artists and inventors were from Rome. Yeah, the guy that did the star mapping, Galileo was Rome. Right, so like, yeah. Ingenuity. So we're looking forward to Black Panther with Denzel. I'm looking forward to Gladiator too. I don't know if he still is.
Yeah, no, I just have to. The intention is to watch the first Gladiator
just to get a refresher.
Yeah, and then
as usual, as you should.
Yeah, you should.
It comes out on the 21st.
Some movie I went into the other day, Alien. I went to that.
You never watched Alien 1?
I watched the first ones, but it's been years.
Oh.
So I couldn't remember anything that happened in the first set of movies. So I was just like a virgin watching it because I was like, I don't know what any of this
Honestly,
means.
I watch Alien so out of sync. It's crazy because I watched Aliens first, and then I went back and watched Alien 1, which the alien was a guy in a suit that you could actually see was a guy in a suit.
Yeah.
Alien 2 actually had the Queen.
Yes.
Which was dope. Then it had, what else? Prometheus was badass. I don't know why people hate it. I mean, the fact that she was running from the ship that was rolling towards it instead of going sideways.
No, well.
Like, serpentine, bitch, serpentine.
Always the same thing.
But she was still a badass because she cut her stomach open to give birth to it and then stapled it back. Like, I was like, yo.
Damn.
That part was like, what?
Yeah.
Because remember, the guy got infected with the alien, she had sex and she ended up getting pregnant.
Prometheus?
Yeah.
After what? All I remember is the big alien at the end. The Prometheus.
Remember the big white guy?
Yeah, him.
Right?
I was talking about him.
Right. So he's called the architect.
The architects, yes.
Right.
They're the ones who
basically created the aliens and humans and blah, 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 blah.
They're not the end result of the alien becoming like humans.
No, they created them. They were the first men. Watch it over, you'll see.
Cool.
I don't want
Yeah, that'll be a
to
whole
explain
different
the whole
section.
movie.
Yeah. So
Right, and then I had like other era movies that came out recently that I haven't watched yet, but I will because it's like one of those things. Like the movie's not gonna be bad, but it's not gonna be like the first time you saw Alien.
yeah.
Because you remember it started to get trashy when they started making like Alien versus Predator
Oh,
and Alien versus Predator. It's a popcorn movie though. We enjoy it because we're men.
Exactly.
We enjoy it
Alien
'cause
versus
we're
Predator
men.
is quality as a quality watch.
And so now later.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Gladiator 2, we will give our review
Once you watch it.
once you watch it.
We won't say it next week, we won't say this week, but once you watch it.
Yeah.
In other news, Linkin Park's new album.
Yes.
I haven't listened to it. You have?
I have.
Let's preference this by saying we both grew up on this band.
Mm-hmm.
Like I told myself when I was younger, I have to go and see at least 3 bands from my youth live.
Right.
And Linkin Park was the main one. I saw Maroon 5 live.
You've been to
Maroon 5 performed in Trinidad. I went to that concert.
where was I?
I don't know.
Oh.
But that was in like 2010 or something when like Fire's movement was out. And yeah, and
all right, you cool.
thanks. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Yeah.
2010. Okay.
I'm not that much older than you do, so I don't know where this heat coming from.
Where's the hit? I apologize. That was my Kevin movement. I'm sorry.
Damn.
I'm sorry.
How old are you? Well, I'm 40. Damn. Thanks.
Okay, actually, I understand.
No,
What happened to Kevin?
no,
So,
no,
I
bitch.
apologize.
Bitch.
I'm sorry.
Appreciate you. But yeah, so I've been to a Maroon 5 concert. I haven't been to, and I thought like I lost my chance to go to a Linkin Park concert because of Chester, and you know, cried big man tears because he got me through a lot of hard times in my life, and not knowing that he was going through those same things, and you know, he actually acted upon it, kind of hurt. But yeah, now that they have a new vocalist, there's a girl. I've told you this since it was announced and they released the first song. She should not do any covers of Chester's song because she sounds terrible when she does it. But the new songs that they're singing with her as the actual vocalist, she dope. She's an artist.
Yes.
And Mike would not pull somebody into the band that
Absolutely
couldn't sing.
not.
Right? Like, be real. Mike Shinoda is a genius at the end of the day. So what are your thoughts on the album?
So I did listen to the album. I have to give it a couple more listens, but from what there, so you know what they say, to like an album, to say it's a successful album, you just need to take out like 4 songs. You just have 4 songs on the album and you like it. So I could safely say there are 4 songs on the album that I definitely like. You know, the more you listen to the album, sometimes one song might stand out to you more eventually, but so far, it's reminding me of how I would have listened to Linkin Park back in the day, growing up, but it is different. And the difference is because she is basically taking up where Chester would have put in his vocals, but is not a copy of Chester. Like she has
Which it should not be.
She has her own kind of take on screaming. I got it.
Well, no, that's a very apt description.
Yeah, because it had a part, one of these songs was ending, and Mike was like, all right, guys, keep screaming and pants on for the next song. Right? So because the next one was just screaming. And I was like, okay, this is Linkin Park. This is a new direction, but still is Linkin Park.
Yeah, and opposed to heavy metal, Linkin Park had this thing where like Chester used to sing with the scream, and not everybody could do that.
No.
Like it actually has a band called Hybrid Theory. There's like a cover band for Linkin Park. The lead singer could do that as well.
That was an album?
That was the name of the album, but they have a
Theory.
band that named themselves Hybrid Theory as a cover band for Linkin Park.
Wow.
They're like, I think they're Brazilian or something like that.
Okay.
The lead singer sings just like Chester.
Interesting.
And I would not put him to replace Chester in a Linkin Park band. Right? So I like the direction that they took with somebody completely different from Chester, yet she can still
she brings something.
Yeah,
she brings something. And that I could safely say.
So we're looking forward to listening to the album a few times because we had Meteora, Hybrid Theory, all these albums just on repeat when we were younger. So hopefully this could be another one.
So Overflow, Casualty, and Cut the Bridge. Those for sure stood out to me. And then the ones that they released in the lead up to the album, I think of 3 of them, I like 2.
I like them all.
Heavy is the Crown.
Heavy was dope.
And what was the other one? Boy, I can't remember. But the others, so I like the album. That's I could say.
I will form my own opinion once I sit down and actually take in the entire thing. But yeah, we look forward to more music from Linkin Park. And hopefully to go to a concert.
Yeah. No, I've never been to a concert, but I do want to go to a Coldplay concert actually.
Coldplay wasn't even the third band, but Coldplay would be a dope concert to go to.
Coldplay would be Coldplay. Anyway, all right, so boop. Dan, episode 7.
The anime that runs this channel, apparently.
It does. And I mean, after the last episode, the last 2 episodes, because I didn't watch episodes 6 and 7 until this morning, actually. I'm shook. I'm still shook.
I watched episode 7 and I messaged you one time. I was like, dog, have you watched the latest episode of Dan Dad? Because, I mean, why did it end it so joyous? Because this episode
was heart-wrenching.
Oh my word.
I was like, well, she just wanted her kid. That was it.
It's the animation of we gonna talk spoilers? Spoilers.
Okay, spoilers.
The ballerina, the mother ballerina from episode 6. So I thought that, because of what Turbo Granny said, because Turbo Granny is now the cat.
The cat, yeah.
Watch the show to understand.
The cat is kicks, but yeah.
Yeah, right? She said that if anybody got Okarun's golden balls, that they will start, that other spirits will just, start to follow them because, they attract that kind of demonic entities around them. So in my mind, when the girl was talking about seeing the lady in red in the field coming closer, I thought there was just like a demonic thing that, was attracted to the ball. Not knowing that this ballerina, mother, lady in red, was following this girl all the time.
Whole life.
Since the girl mistakenly called her
Mommy.
And then the backstory of why she was how she is. Oh my Jesus.
The thing she did.
She had a kid. She loved this kid so much. She was working hard for this kid. Everything that the kid wanted, she would save her money to get for the kid. The kid wanted a ballerina dress and some shoes. The mother sacrificed, worked hard, take all the cussing and thing from the customers in the store, save the money.
Not just that, I think she was working in a brothel at certain point.
Yep, she did everything. And it was going smooth, seeing somebody working hard for their kid. And then it just went left where the guys broke into the house, told her that she's been holding out on them because she had money stashed away. And they was beating her, and then the daughter tried to protect the mother and they take the daughter and
they just went with her. They just went with her.
They just take the daughter and gone.
Like there was no logic to take the daughter.
And the animation of them throwing her against the glass and it breaking and stabbing her in the hand.
Yep.
And they showed everything. And then how she was knocked out and how she woke up, and we saw from her point of view running out the door, down the stairs, looking both sides of the street, not seeing anyone, running down the street a little bit, seeing the car, and then running towards the car and the car driving off with these guys taking her daughter, but she's leaking blood, so she's eventually going to black out. She blacks out, bleeding out on the floor. Eventually gets up and starts walking around aimlessly looking for her daughter, and then forgets where she was.
Yeah, she became an evil spirit, but she was there so long that she forgot everything. And then she got to a point where she felt like I feel like I'm forgetting something. And it was at that point that this little girl walked up to her, pulled on her dress, called her mommy. She looked down, and before she could even, touch the girl, the dad of the little girl pulled her back and said, "You can't do that. You can't do that to strangers. Your mommy, who happened to have also died,
passed away.
That's not your mommy." So
you have to be strong because you'll see mommy in the future, knowing that, when you pass away, you'll probably see mommy again. And then the spirit was like, well, you call me mommy, that's right. You are my daughter. I am your mother. I am attached to you now.
I'm going to protect you for the rest of your life until you see me and call me mommy again. And proceeded to do just that.
And Okarun blow the shit out of the game.
Yeah. Yeah, the headbutt was intense.
I say, and Okarun destroyed her. And, all she wanted was the girl to call her mom.
It was so bad that she said, "You don't even have to call me mom. I just want to protect you, but I just need your skin first." So that's why she kind of had to go.
Yeah.
But
and then she sacrificed herself, so she wasn't even evil.
She was.
She was like, "I'm protecting my daughter, so take my life force and bring her back to life."
Yeah.
And that's what ISA did. And when she was fading away, the girl woke up and was like, hugged her and was like, "Thanks, mom," and hugged her just like her daughter hugged her.
Correct.
My guy, what? My heart. My freaking heart.
Yeah, it was.
And she faded away.
She just faded away. And then they proceeded to have happy music.
And then the end credits of this blasted show is.
I don't understand.
Even though the ending credits kind of sad too, because you realize that the cat just take the blow dryer and blow in the face to
pretend like she going fast.
Yeah, because she was turbo granny, she missed running fast. She does this.
The hair, the wind.
Yeah, she missed doing this to be.
It's safe to say this is a show.
Remember last week and I was saying that this show
is a show.
Like Kaiju number 8 and done, or they thought joking.
It's actually creeping up.
Episode 7 shows, and the animation of episode 7 shows that this show is shaping up to be one of the best animes of the year.
Yes, sir. I'm thoroughly impressed with that last episode. Emotionally, if a show could hit you, if an anime can hit you emotionally, that's an anime. I mean, just Full Metal Alchemist, Edward.
Too soon, though.
It's forever too soon. Oh my god.
Big brother, Edward. Yo. Yo.
Yeah. It's that's a recommendation. Just
pull me up and show me one time. Yeah?
Full Metal Alchemist. Just look at it. Anyway. All right.
It's a boom.
I love it. All right.
Hey, so when you get to see it?
It's mine. Copyright.
Pending.
Copyright pending. That's correct.
What, you gonna talk about Street Sharks?
No.
Savage Dragon?
No.
Samurai Pizza Cats?
No, yeah. the audience looking at this is too young. They will not know it.
Every one of those I mentioned, I just want you to flash an image on the screen. Just flash an image of it on the screen.
I will, because that's some nostalgia. Anyway, I just wanted to mention a quick about Blue Lock Season 2. I have not seen a single episode of Season 2. I thoroughly enjoyed Season 1.
Season 1 was dope.
But the clips that we've been seeing for Season 2 have just been horrible. It's because it's basically pictures, his freeze frames, and then the ball just bouncing between the freeze frames. Like they
change studios or something?
No, it's the same studio, but they're saying so it have a certain part of the season where they have in the under 20 match.
Mm-hmm.
Which was what the whole show, well, I guess the season leading up to.
Yeah.
So it's that people are just saying that they focus the quality of the animation on that particular thing. The lead up to it has just been poor. So people just getting turned off. However, the last episode, I still haven't seen it, but the little clips as usual, just scrolling through Instagram, looking. I saw, you remember Nagi, Nagi, the white-haired one? This man did a move. And everybody just interested again. he was right in front of the goal. The ball was landing at him. He caught the ball like a controller. Put the ball behind him, tapped it off.
And flick it on, bounce it off the floor.
The floor. Then proceeded to full 360 spin to proceed and score a goal.
A bicycle kick?
Not a bicycle kick. Like Tatsumaki's own kick. That's what he did. He was Ken.
Alright. He trained under Goki.
And he's like, hello Japan, my name is Nagi. And then scored the goal. And then was like, did I mess up my intro? Everybody was just shook. Silence.
The thing about Blue Lock is like most of the special moves that you see in this anime, they take it from like real football matches.
Yep.
So it's probably something that they saw Numa want to do. And
it's possible. It is possible, but you know,
the animation behind
always
it.
make it extra.
The animation behind it.
See Kuroko's basketball?
Yeah. For the no basket. Yep.
That was a show.
Yeah.
I love that show. That show was awesome.
And you know, you may not be into soccer, football, or basketball, and you could watch these animes and be thoroughly entertained. Like it have this golf anime. So essentially,
how do you make an anime out of golf?
The ball stuck in the bunker in the sand, and the guy literally threw his frame sideways and slapped it on the bunker.
It looked amazing.
And then somebody did it in real life.
It looked amazing. It was like, these things can't be done. It just looks amazing when
animation. And this is why we watch anime.
Yeah, it's great. It's great stuff.
Alright. So yeah, Blue Lock is dope. We look forward to
I hope the animation improves. I really hope, because it is a good show.
At least it's not as bad as One Punch Man, who changed actual animation studios from season 1 to season 2.
Yeah.
Because like Genos in season 1 was dope. And then season 2 Genos was just like a lot of black shading, hidden characters. Like animation was terrible.
The side effects.
So we're looking forward to season 2 of Blue Lock. Season 2 of Solo Leveling is coming out very soon.
I'm hyped.
Alright.
I saw the trailer drop, didn't see it yet. We'll watch it.
Yep. So we have Solo Leveling to look out for. So the anime sphere keeps spinning. We are still going to consume Bleach. I'm still encouraging him to watch Bleach. He has not. Because he's trying to watch all the stuff that he didn't watch before to try to. And I tell him just start watching 1,000 Year Blood War. He'll be good. Alright, it'll be fine. Watch the last episode of the Genjo thing with the full bring. Just to understand Genjo trying to take his powers after training him and blah blah blah. The captain's coming back giving him back his powers. Then start watching 1,000 Year Blood War. Alright? Right now, if you're watching Bleach, you know that the Quincy's are the bad guys, which is Ishida, Uryu. And Uryu has joined the bad guys to fight Ichigo on them. And well, right now, Renji, who trained with Ichigo under Squad Zero, because there's a Squad Zero, used to protect the Soul King.
Okay.
He is fighting Uryu. Renji is fighting Uryu. And the animation behind that right now, Renji actually have a real Bankai and not something that he trained for, hidden and made up his own Bankai and blah, 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 blah. No, he has his real Bankai, Soul Zabimaru, which is pretty dope. So, trying to get him to start back watching Bleach so he could enjoy the goodness. But Bleach was rated the second best anime of the week after Dan.
Yeah, that's been actually the trend, it seems. But I'll say we 7 episodes in. I struggled. So from the first episode, it was for me to watch. I have nobody to blame but myself. honestly.
Remember, some of these things that we recommend is not for the things you go and watch right away because, like, you recommended Darker Than Black. I won't watch all Darker Than Black, but every time I get a chance to, take an episode, I'll watch one. So do it like that.
Yeah, that's just
try to force yourself to watch everything.
To catch up. Yeah.
Force yourself to watch everything. Try to enjoy it. Enjoy the journey.
Yes.
Enjoy the journey.
Usa. Usa. Okay. What else I to talk about?
We want to talk about the Fantastic Four that we spoke about last week.
Right.
News.
Yeah.
The Silver Surfer is female. I mean, it's an alien character, yes.
Yeah.
But we are accustomed to a male Silver Surfer. What are your thoughts on the female Silver Surfer? It's weird to me, man.
It is weird. Like,
This is the guy that feeds Galactus.
I understand when they do it to characters that aren't very well known and well liked.
Silver Surfer had his own series, my
Silver
guy.
Surfer is a very well known character. He may not be, like, even if he's not mainstream, most people know what he looks, even if it's just
He's
from
part
his,
of the X-Men animated series universe, though. He had his own series.
even if it's just from the Fantastic Four movie with Chris Evans and Jessica Alba and
that was voiced by Lawrence Fishburne.
really?
He was voiced by Lawrence Fishburne.
I did not know that.
Wow.
I did not know that. But he didn't really talk much. So
He did enough to know that it was Lawrence Fishburne.
Anyway,
He did enough.
I can't. What did he say? What words came out of his
I can't remember. I watched that movie like twice in my life because it was trash.
But his scene, like him, the very opening scene of Fantastic Four,
When Johnny was chasing him.
when Johnny was cheating, that was one of the hardest scenes
that was
I've ever seen.
Okay.
And you just turn around and catch him, fly up to space. I was like, I've had enough of you, and that's it.
And then whenever Johnny touched the rest of them, he get the power. It was fun. That was actually a fun little movie. And it was trash, but it was fun.
Yeah, but no, he is a well-known character. So to like people saying that it's a variant and it's not the main. Like,
But it's
still
going
though,
to be part of the universe. So.
still though, it's like, why would you introduce a
And then the
character?
actress that I have played,
She's good.
but she's so small.
She's a great actress,
She's so tiny.
but she doesn't like work.
Like so I have this commanding presence in all his comics and all his movie in his one movie adaptation. Like every time you see the series, because this is the guy that goes to planet scouts them to feed it to Galactus.
Yeah. Well, you know what's interesting though? What if it's just a voice part she played? Same way as
Why would they make it a female voice and not a female character?
Aliens.
But not a female character. She doesn't have an androgynous voice to say that is a male character that she just voices.
Maybe she shocked them in the interview, because the reason I'm saying that is because they almost finished filming
Sure.
Fantastic Four. So to now say that she gonna be
She was probably part of it and it was just from
hiding it,
Yeah.
I don't know. Anyway, we'll see. We'll see. Everything else is just
It's one of those
speculation.
2025 problems, I guess.
Yeah. There's a couple of days away, sir.
Why
There's a
deal
couple
with
of days
something
away.
now that you can put off until next year?
Yes, that'll be the first episode of 2025 that we talk about.
Hell no. Hell no.
We'll see. We'll see.
Yeah,
But,
so,
Yeah.
and Venom, I was wrong with making money box office still.
I don't know what I'm making.
Heat this
I don't know how I'm making money.
I had nothing else to watch.
It does, well, Red One came out. Straight to Netflix.
You know what? You know what? You know what? You remember those straight to video cassette Christmas movies from back in the day? That's what Red One should be.
It really should be.
Dwayne The Rock Johnson is trash. He's trash in movies. He's trash at going back to wrestling. He's just trash. Right?
Wow.
Every movie the man has put out recently has bombed,
Yeah,
my guy. And now he's bringing big actors down with him. Why would Chris Evans jump in this movie with him?
He had he had nothing to do. He was busy. He was
pay
like,
the man well.
yeah, I don't know.
Because Red One, my guy. How you can get a score of 3 from IGN, my guy.
Yeah, their scores are usually controversial, but I've seen people say, like, I feel like there's actually a good score for this movie.
What? What?
Yeah, I don't know. I guess they just wanted a Christmas movie, and
But-
they just hobbled together stuff.
But then again, it's Christmas movie, reach Christmas time. I believe it's a cash grab. But Dwayne Johnson going on and watch Oppenheimer in
Hey, Max.
IMAX and seeing if Red One was on this,
You
then
know,
it'll be
A
game,
game
over.
changer. It's like,
No! Don't release it in IMAX.
where was he?
Send it straight to Netflix.
How did you, like, again,
Let me choose if I want to watch it or not.
we haven't seen the movie, yeah? I just want to make that clear. We just, this is based off of reviews, the trailer, and knowing that
Dwayne Rock Johnson is garbage.
he's currently M. Night Shyamalan.
Worse.
Damn.
M. Night actually like have some interesting premises. It's just his execution has been off.
Yeah.
Glass was good still.
Why do I still have to watch that? Anyway. All right, guys. Thank you very much for joining episode 7. No. One more finger to go down. Oh, it's okay.
Wow.
You fancy.
Wow.
Yeah, I thought this was what was happening. I thought that's what was happening. Anyway, episode 7. All right. Peace.
Peace.